guys.
Hey, guys.
We're back. Brand new comic book alert right now, today.
Only the fourth time in the history of Batman has he had a Batman number one.
Number one.
We just read it,
So good.
and we're here to give you our review.
Batman number one. First time, 4 years.
Check it out. Ooh. I got the jumbo size.
Beautiful
I got
stuff.
the jumbo size.
We have a couple more.
We got a couple more. Go ahead and pull the ones we got. They're right there on the side of you. We got a couple alternate covers. We got this really cool one.
Just like that.
Boom. Check that out. I love this one. This is probably my favorite one.
Great. We also have the White Album.
The White Album. The White Album edition.
Have to have the White Album edition. We also have just the new bat symbol, the iconic right here. Did. And the art is done by
Jorge Jiménez.
Jorge Jiménez.
He's been working on Batman for the last 5 years,
Right.
and Matt Fraction has come on to write these issues.
Yes.
Now, nothing in continuity is broken. We were trying to figure that out. I mean, we knew like someone was going to say the same, but you're never quite sure when a number one issue releases. Like, what's he going to change? What, is this going to be anything different? But I love the way it starts. It kind of gives you, a little bit of a glimpse of where the story's going.
Right.
It's not the angry Batman we get, but just enough Batman. Well, I think the Batman series should always be just about Batman. Right?
Sure.
I don't mind Detective Comics, Brave and the Bold to be about the Bat family, but Batman should really delve in to who Batman is.
Right.
And we didn't see any Bruce Wayne this issue.
No, just Batman.
Strictly Batman.
It opens up with Jim.
Jim Gordon back on the force.
Right, a beat cop. Yeah, not a...
Not Commissioner
not
Gordon.
Commissioner Gordon. He's just...
Officer Gordon.
Right?
So he retired, we know, a few years back, and he stepped down. But now he's back on the force. So he's a beat cop again. So it's pretty interesting. And who is commissioner right now? I know you're all wondering. It's still Vandal Savage. Vandal Savage is still the commissioner, and he's kind of building up a pseudo-military type police force.
Like a private militia sort of deal going on. Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
That's one of the stories that I'm sure is going to come back later
Of course.
in the series, but that's one of the kind of glimpses that you see.
Right. But then we cut to Batman, right? And this beautiful shot was it's a beautiful...
Yes, because while Jim Gordon and his new partner are walking the streets,
Yes.
Killer Croc
Is
has escaped.
running a rampage right now in Gotham.
And he looks like something's taken over, right? He doesn't look like the typical
Right, he
Killer
looks like
Croc.
a
You kind of see a
mutated-
silhouette, and it's like,
Yeah.
okay, something's going on with Killer Croc.
Right. It almost kind of gives off Swamp Thing the first time I saw him. I was
Yeah.
like, what? It's
Kind of like that.
interesting.
Kind of like that.
I like the thing.
And he's talking to a doctor at Arkham Towers.
Right,
Arkham Towers is one of the new not Arkham Asylum, but the Arkham Towers.
Arkham Towers are like the big towers.
But that shot you're talking about is amazing artwork. It has, like, you see the birds flying underneath him. He's on the top of the tower. It is a great
It's
shot.
definitely a 10 out of 10 for the artwork in this comic.
Yeah, I loved it.
Already in the beginning, he's just batting 1,000. It's amazing. And we're talking to Dr.
Zellers. Yeah.
Yes, who is working with Waylon Jones, Killer Croc, and she's going on how that Killer Croc is changing, that he's not this monster that he used to be. He's really getting in touch back to his human side, back to Waylon, before everything.
Going to a childlike quality.
Yes, and Batman is in a state of disbelief. He does not believe that this villain can change.
Which I thought was an interesting choice for Batman.
Right.
Because, he thinks people can usually change. That's why he keeps the Joker alive. That's why he takes people to Arkham so they can get rehabilitated.
Right.
But this Batman is really hardcore, like, not buying it. Not buying it.
So something obviously happened to Batman where he doesn't feel like the villains can redeem themselves, right? Or beyond redemption, especially these long-term villains like Killer Croc, right? So Killer Croc is out there. He's running a musk. And then we cut to him going across Gotham.
In the new Batmobile, which looks amazing, which I can't wait till they put out a toy version or a metal version of this, because I'm going to get it.
Yes, it looks so good. And you can see Gotham City, right? You can see, we saw a little clown thing on the left side. That was pretty interesting.
Right.
And we saw, a bunch of, the Gothic buildings, but also some new kind of tech buildings as well. There's also some news articles at the bottom going on, just some random stuff, like what's happening.
It really kind of reminded me of the world that James Gunn created in Superman. The little news clips going everywhere.
It looked fantastic.
Give a good feel.
And it gives that also a clip of Vandal Savage telling the police force, hey, this is my new militia. This is what we're doing.
They're going to do the heavy lifting, guys.
Yeah.
You're
eyes and ears, okay?
But these are the muscle.
Yeah, these are the muscles. It's going through that for Batman and everything. And then next thing we get into
is who's sitting next to Batman.
Right. In the Batmobile.
Yeah.
Alfred.
Alfred Pennyworth. Now here's the crazy thing, you obviously don't, he's not alive, but is he like AI? Did Batman create him? Is he a hologram? Is he a system? Is he a ghost in his mind?
Right, like,
all these questions,
we don't really exactly know yet. It kind of gives off hologram the way the art style looks. Now, but he does mention that he misses that Pennyworth charm. He says that line in the comic book. We know that he is aware that Alfred is passed, but it's an interesting take on it to have him there as
and I'm a fan. Batman is better with Alfred.
Oh no, he's better with Alfred. I'm glad he gets to have Alfred.
And they get to have that back and forth.
Yeah.
And it reminded me of the old comics in the Bronze Age where Alfred would go on these adventures with Batman. I immediately as a kid could flashback goes, Alfred is in the Batmobile with Batman. So I got super excited.
And then there's a call on the radio that there's some crime happening in this park. So Batman goes to the Batmobile, and there's like this. I guess I don't know what this gang's called now. Like, is it
they look clownish.
Gang?
Yeah, they had scissors in their hand.
They have a bunch of scissors saying snip, 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 snip.
And it's absolutely brutal. He mows them down. He's like, I'm not stopping the car.
Yeah, no,
you guys are getting taken down.
Yeah, and takes them down quick with ease after they were going to rob and maybe assault these two women. And they're like, "You're just gonna leave us here?" And he's like, "The Batmobile got you guys." Like,
he's like, "Batmobile, guard the girl."
Yeah, stay with.
Reminded me of Rick Sanchez, like ship protect.
Right, but protect someone.
Yeah.
The same kind of thing. Like, I am leaving because he saw this butterfly and was able to recognize exactly what species of butterfly was, and was like, "Oh, this must have escaped from the museum, right?" So then he can see that there's commotions and butterflies leaving this museum. So he decides to go to the museum because he thinks that's where Killer Croc is at. Will and John.
And of course, he's exactly right. Now, what I thought was cool about this in this issue, he gives off this vibe like I'm not buying change, but Killer Croc is surrounded by what? Butterflies. These insects, creatures, flying things. They're all about change.
And he gets to the museum. And
very symbolic.
There's a mother and a daughter and a security guard there, like a cop there. And he goes, "Hey," like Batman's like, "Put your gun down."
Yeah, don't shoot at the Killer Croc. You're just gonna get him angry.
And don't call the cops. Call Dr. Zelos.
Yeah, and even though that he is completely convinced that, or he doubts anyone can change, this is kind of interesting take because he's actually pretty like fatherly.
Yeah.
Like he cares about Killer Croc and he goes in.
At first, he goes in guns blazing.
Yeah.
Right? He turns on his gauntlets to 250 megavolts. That's a lot.
Oh, that's right. He does get ready to fight.
That's a lot.
Just in case.
That's a lot. But then when he realizes that he's just kind of sitting there looking at this big T-Rex.
Maybe he did change. Maybe he did.
Maybe something's going on here.
And
it kind of harkened back to when Jason Todd had that conversation with Bizarro.
Very similar. Very similar.
I got that vibe. He was gentle and he helped him out. He was like, "We're going to get you the help you need," kind of thing.
And Killer Croc seems to be like down on himself. Like, I'm bad. I'm doing this.
I'm trying to get better.
Yeah, but I am bad.
The line that cracked me up was like, "I ate all the zoo animals." Yeah. And Batman's like, "I know, buddy."
Yeah. So I ate all the zoo animals.
It's like, "I ate all the cookies."
I know, really. It's okay. And at this big T-Rex, Bruce goes, "I used to have one of these in my house." And then Killer Croc goes, big house.
Yeah,
big house. And I started just cracking up. I was like, yeah, it was a big house, And we look at this big T-Rex, and the T-Rex's mouth is open, and he goes like, "That's me, like bad." And when she shows up, is like, "I'll take you back, Will, and everything's gonna be okay." And Batman's gonna let Killer Croc go back and not go to the police and everything.
Killer Croc gives him a toy.
Yeah.
Well, the doctor comes in with a toy T-Rex.
Right, a toy T-Rex,
and hands it to Killer Croc.
Yeah.
And then Killer Croc turns to Batman, and in return he gives the.
Well, Batman goes, "Dr. Zelos, so Dr. Zelos is gonna help you," and then Killer Croc goes, "Well, who's gonna help you?"
Yeah.
And Batman goes, "Oh, I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm good, God.
I'm good.
There's a ghost in my car, but I'm good.
I'm good." And obviously Batman is not good. And then after this, Batman is back at Pennyworth Manor.
Yes, because so Vandal Savage, they still have that continuity where Vandal Savage bankrupt Bruce Wayne. Who he had to sell Wayne Manor.
Yeah.
He buys another estate and renames it Pennyworth Manor.
Yeah, right. And he puts that little T-Rex on a shelf, and he goes like, "Man, these trophies are like a little different, because he used to have these big trophies." And then when he's there for the end, right? We get a broadcast. We get a call.
Are
on
you
the
working
line,
boss?
right? And it's of course, Robin. And he goes, of course, Robin, like, this is the emergency line. Like, I'm always on this line. Like, what's going on? And Robin goes, well, I'm in a little bit of trouble.
Do you have any cop friends?
Yeah.
And we just see the best Robin, Tim Drake,
looking awesome.
hands up, and these cops are drawn on.
Tim seems to be standing over one of the same guys that was a part of
that gang.
Because the same sizzle clip, whatever they were saying, gang. He's standing over them like he just kind of beat them up, and he just kind of stopped them from moving, maybe running away, maybe trying to get this guy, justice. And the cops have stopped him when they decide to have guns drawn on Robin's back, and Robin's, still. That's how the issue ends.
Yeah.
Super excited.
Super excited. I love Tim Drake as Robin.
Yes, Tim Drake's the best.
Don't get me wrong. Here's the thing. I love Dick Grayson as Nightwing.
Of course.
And I love Jason Todd as Red
And Dick is Nightwing, right, in this continuity.
Yes.
Because Dick is also following this whole technology change militia with all this stuff going on as well, right? The power scale. I don't remember exactly what in Nightwing's storyline right now, but it should be connected in the same universe.
Yeah. Because I love the dynamic between the three.
Yeah.
Like, Dick carries the weight of the older son.
Yep. And
Jason carries the middle son, and Tim's like, "Come on, man, we got jobs."
Tim's the best. Yeah. And Dick being around as Nightwing,
he's the consulary of the Bat family.
Yes. And even Batman is envious of how great Nightwing is
as a detective and as a hero.
Yeah.
Basically,
like Nightwing is and as a symbol of hope. At the end of the day, people like Nightwing more than Batman. The mass public like Nightwing more than Batman. And Batman knows that, and he knows that Nightwing is a greater, thing that Batman could become. Right. Definitely in the future.
I definitely was super excited about this issue. It just gave me just enough. It wasn't too over the top, didn't try to pack a lot in, but it got you like, man, I wish I had issue 2.
Yeah.
That's what you want out of a comic.
Yep, that's what you want. We want to keep reading it, and it's fantastic. The artwork's fantastic. The storyboard's fantastic. The way it's going is great. I'm excited to dive in more on the therapeutic reasons with Alfred. Also see Tim back in action after so long. It's going to be so good.
Well, this is a great way to utilize Alfred because, so many times in comics, they die, they come back. They die, they come back.
Right,
they die, they come back.
Right.
But he's there, but he's not there. He's the Jedi ghost.
Yeah, he's like a Qui-Gon, Yoda, Obi-Wan character, and it's fantastic.
And even though Bane, struck him down, his wisdom's still going to come out.
Yep, so still going to be there. So I'm excited to see it. And hopefully we get some more Jim time too. Jim would be great. I think if I had to guess, it would probably come down to Bruce and Jim having a heart-to-heart over Alfred and everything, and seeing him dealing with that stuff.
And there's going to be with Jim, it's going to have to deal with Vandal Savage.
Yeah.
He's going to discover something.
100%.
He's a great cop.
100%.
Always have been, always will be.
Yep. Jim's underrated. He's the GOAT. But yeah, and that was pretty much it for this issue. I mean, any other touching bases that you want to?
Well, no, I just really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the variant covers. I'm all in when it comes to that kind of stuff. I don't mind. I think it's fun. Some probably think it's over the top, but you know what? That's what comics are. That's what heroes are, over the top. So I really dig that kind of stuff. So for me as a fan, I was really excited. Rarely am I excited that I'm running into a comic book store. Like I called him up. It's like, it's out today.
It's out.
Buddy. I'm headed to the store.
We're getting it.
So I was super excited, and it was worth the wait for me. And great job, guys. I really love where DC's going, and I'm super excited about this series, as you can tell. And we look forward to bringing you more reviews of the issues as they go along.
We will keep up with it, and we'll probably post a short as well, just explaining the whole issue real quick. Not necessarily our opinions, but just going through the comic panel by panel for you guys. And again, also, guys, killing it on the shorts. Great job, guys. Let us know down in the comments below if you want us to talk about anything specific. Oh, and while we're actually filming this, Superman Man of Tomorrow.
Man of Tomorrow was announced today,
July 9th, 2027.
Yeah.
And we got some teaser art by Jim Lee of Superman, David Cornsett Superman with that symbol, and Lex Luthor in the green mech suit.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I want them to fight so bad.
Solid stuff.
So bad. I'm excited. So we should
there's some on-set photos that came out for Clayface.
Clayface, yes, it was looking fantastic. I'm excited for Clayface. Obviously, I think most of us want Batman to kind of be a part of that. And I think it'd be very interesting if they made him a faceless character. Like, don't have to cast him, don't do anything. Like, just as a shadow figure of the other end of how villains see Batman would be beautiful. So I'm really excited to see how this movie.
Good choice. Good choice.
Very excited. Very excited.
It's a great time to be a DC fan.
Yes, and because Peacemaker's coming out weekly.
And in fact, after we stop this, let's watch season.
And we're gonna
episode 2.
Keep going on season 2. Yes, and because episode 3 is right around the corner. So,
right, well, guys, thanks for joining us once again.
Yes, guys, thank you so much. Please like and subscribe down below if you like what you were watching. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget to share. If you have any other comic book friends, send them our way. Let them know that we were talking about things, and we're open to suggestions of anything y'all guys want to hear.
And discussions. We love discussing.
Love discussing stuff. And we'll see you guys very soon for the next video, recapping everything and going back to Hush.
Yeah, I'm super excited about that.
Super excited.
I got so much to read.
There's so much going on, guys. Well, thank you guys so much. Have a good night.
Talk to you next time.